Welcome to Digital Electronics. My name is Sid Swartzendruber. I've been teaching at Carmel High School this is the start of my 17th year and the start of my 22nd year overall. I love teaching. I come from a long line of educators. My wife is a teacher at Clay Middle School. So this is something that we're very passionate about. Digital electronics is also a passion of mine. It's something that I really enjoy teaching because I feel like it's a class that most of my students they haven't had most of this material. They've had science, they've had math. Some of our other courses, it's a lot of, okay, here's how you apply what you already learned. Digital electronics, a lot of it is newer information, some things that you don't necessarily get in your other courses. So I really enjoy that component, and typically I get a lot of positive feedback from my students about this course. Canvas navigation on the left-hand side of your screen. Anytime you're wanting to see what your students have been doing, we're currently in modules, which is the home screen. Your daily modules we listed there and dated. First day listed, the date listed is gold 1, and the second date listed is blue 1 since I teach it on both days. Grades is important for you, assignments, quizzes, these are all the common tabs that we will use in here. So rather than trying to find an assignment through the module, sometimes it's faster to simply go here and see what's been published. A quick snapshot of everything that's been assigned and if it's been turned in or submitted. Um, the announcements, I think you found this already, but any announcements or communication about dual credit, et cetera, will be in there. What else? I think that's it as far as navigation, but let me know if you have other questions. The syllabus page, if you click on the syllabus page, you should be able to see that as well. There's a link here in order to take you to the syllabus. I'll let you look through that, but a lot of the information I'm talking about today is going to be listed there. Class expectations. What I tell my students, the biggest thing to remember is you're going to have to work outside of class. This is not a class where everything can be done in 90 minutes. You are taking a college credit, a dual credit course. Expect a heavier workload. It's not the full weight component. It's worth a 5.0 on a 4-point scale. The full weight component is more because of the amount of work that and time that it requires, not because it's very difficult. It is challenging. There's no question about it. This is not an easy course, but I think that full weight notation was assigned because of the quantity of assignments and projects that are due in this class. So expect a heavy workload, but that should be expected with a college credit course. Those are the big expectations. I really don't have a lot of other rules. If things come up, I'll talk with your students about them, but as long as they come with the attitude to work every day, we're in great shape. Whenever you need to contact me, please email me. My phone does not follow me from classroom to classroom. My email is always up no matter where I'm teaching. So please reach out by email. If a phone call is necessary, we'll follow up with that. If your student needs help outside of class, SSRT is that time. I also am here in early mornings, so if they needed lab time, they're welcome to come in the mornings, but SSRT is the best time for that to happen. As far as the grading, semester weights and grade calculations, we have two categories, formative and summative. Formative is your daily work, your class work, your small assignments that we do to measure learning, and those can be submitted and resubmitted as much as a student needs to. As far as the summative work, those are your big quizzes, your tests, your projects. Most of your assessments in this class are probably going to be weighted towards projects more than tests. The project is the test. I think that's more important. But there will be several summative quizzes also that will help me evaluate if your student is retaining what they need to from this class. So 30% formative, 70% summative. Keep in mind that Canvas is my working grade book. However, PowerSchool is the official grade. So if you're wondering if your student has an A or a B, refer to PowerSchool, but you can always look at submissions and see what's outstanding. The reason they might have a B or a C is because they haven't turned in something that's visible in Canvas. So Both are needed, both are necessary, but again, just to re-illustrate or restate it, I guess, Canvas is my working grade book. PowerSchool is the official grade book. As far as reassessment, students can turn in, they can reassess as long as they have had a conversation with me. Sometimes it's something simple. Mr. Schwarzenegger, I made a silly mistake. I can see right here in my scratch work. I can show me. That works too. I will listen. But reassessments are the student's responsibility, and I would like the student to have a conversation with me. If the student emails me, I'm going to ask them to talk to me in person because I think that's an important skill that we're trying to help with as well. Advocating for yourself in person. Late work, I will accept late work. I will make a cutoff after Unit 1. Unit 1 stretches about 9 weeks. And if you haven't submitted something from the first 9 weeks at the Unit 1 cutoff, I will make it clear that you have another week to do so. But I will not accept Unit 1 work while we're working in Unit 2. And we get through 2 units in the first semester. So just keep that in mind as well. Okay? But I will accept late work. I do not take a penalty for late work. I just need students to be proactive in getting things turned in if they don't particularly meet a deadline. I think that's about it. All I wanted to share. If you have additional questions, reach out. My email is included in the announcement. Let's have a great year. Let's keep this momentum going, and maybe we will cross paths soon. Thank you.